Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So, getting ready. I would like you to tell me where you are from. All of you. Where are you from? Are you from Mexico City? All of you?
I'm from Mexico
I
City.
think so.
Yes. Wow, that's great. Because I'm from Mazatlan, and actually, I have one goal that I would like you to help me to reach. So I would like you to give me some advice on how I can visit Mexico City, your place, on and how can I travel on a low budget with a small amount of money. So that's the problem that I have. I have a goal, but I don't have much money. So can you please give me some ideas what I could do, right? Some like do's and some don'ts. I'm going to ask you to work. Let me see. We have Letty and Azalea. So we are going to work in two teams, okay? Azalea, you're going to be team one. So I would like you to write some ideas. You see on the board, some ideas that are do's and some don'ts for me, okay? You can just add it like a comment. And Letty, I would like you to write in team two, okay? Also, some ideas for me what I should do and what I should not, okay? Do's and don'ts. So you have um, the link in the chat. So you can just go to this link, okay, and type it there, okay?
I'm sorry. Padlet.
Okay, you can also look at some examples if you want to and come up with your own. So I give you approximately 2 minutes so you can think, add, and then we discuss. Do you have a Padlet?
Yeah.
Yes, sir? Okay, so Theo, you also here. You can join the team too, Theo. Okay, how much time do you have, guys?
I don't know my team.
Sorry. Only 2 minutes, okay? So try to write few, at least 1, 2 if you can. Only we have Azalea in team 1 and Letty in team 1 and 2.
Letty in team 1? Okay.
Have one idea ready, travel on a low season.
We should book tickets in advance.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you can finish the sentence just and paste it. So I would like you to look at the chart. You can see my screen and I have some ideas already what I should do. So I would like you quickly to look and tell me what is the best advice you think? Letty, what do you think? Compare please the answers of team 1 and team 2. What do you think is the best idea?
Maybe to at least 1 year you need to take, but someone is ringing my bell. I have to go 1 minute, please.
Okay, Azalea, what about you? What do you think? What is the best suggestion?
Well, I think travel on low season.
Okay, okay.
And
Why?
maybe
Why traveling on the low season?
because the tickets are cheaper.
Cheaper. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, thank you, Azalea. Theo, what do you think I should not do? Because nobody wrote anything. What do you think I should avoid doing?
Don't come alone to Mexico City.
Donna?
Don't come alone
Alone. Okay.
to Mexico.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to take my husband. Thank you. Well, these are pretty good ideas. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. So, and now I would like you to discuss these questions. Okay, so what goals do you think people have that are difficult to reach? So I would like you to think of other goals. You can look at these pictures, you can use these pictures and come up with other goals, right? For example, let's say smoking, quitting smoking can be an idea, right? Why is it difficult to reach? Maybe because I'm not responsible person. So it might be difficult for not responsible people, right? Okay, so I would like you to share. I'm not going to send you to breakout rooms as we're just a few, so we can just have a discussion in a class. It would be nice if we have different ideas and share, but I think we can do it in class now. So Azalea, what do you think? What other goals?
I'm so sorry. Again, please.
You have a questions. Yes, you have some questions on the screen. Can you see them?
Questions. Where
Yeah, on the screen.
Yes.
On the screen.
On the screen, the sharing screen.
I'm sharing the screen, so you can just maybe look back where you have your Zoom. And I'm going to read again. So
okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Okay. So what goals? What are the goals do people have usually that might be difficult to reach? Right? There are many goals that people have, right? You can see the pictures, but what are the goals and why they are difficult to reach? Azalea.
I think it is I think it depends of depends of the people. For example, there are many people that like to buy many things, and so
to buy, for example, what do you think can be a goal? What I want to buy? Buy what?
To buy a car.
Buy a car. Okay, it can be one. Okay,
yes.
One goal. Okay, why is it difficult to reach?
Because if the person always is spending their money in little things like coffees, like clothes, things that don't really need, that person don't can be I don't know.
It might be difficult for that person.
Yes, it's difficult to buy a car.
Buy a car, yeah. Okay, very good. So one goal we have, buy a car. Theo, can you give us? Oh, Letty, go ahead. Letty, what another goal?
For example, buy a house, for example.
Yes, buy a house.
Here in Mexico, the people don't have the habit to save money.
Yeah,
we're always trying to take all the money, and life is short. We need to go to a restaurant. It doesn't matter. And saving money, you need to spend a lot of money buying a house, no?
Okay. Well, I would like to see Theo. Do you have any ideas, like other goals in life?
Apart from this, the ones that's on the picture?
You
or
can
may
use
I,
one of the pictures.
or may I talk about, for example, many people who smoke a lot,
Mhm.
So it's very difficult for them to stop smoking. It's
Yes.
hard for
Oh,
them to
God.
stop smoking. And so, for example, sometimes that there are, I have met some people who smoke maybe two boxes a day,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
and
God.
that's maybe that has become maybe an addiction to them.
Yes.
So this is something very
Because of
addictive.
addiction, right? Because they used to do some things and change their lives, it might be difficult. Very good ideas. Thank you, guys. I actually put your ideas in the chat just in case for you not to forget. Can you please look at the pictures and maybe also we can add to the list? What do you think these pictures refer to? What are their goals?
To lose weight
Okay, to lose weight.
and
Oh, sí, horrible.
Maybe this
Well,
goal,
to
that
lose
goal.
weight, it also depends on, for example, on your age.
Okay, yeah.
If you are 50, so it's much more difficult to
Yeah.
lose the weight than when you are 20.
Yes.
Let's say
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, but also young people are not so, dedicated. They have always different ideas, so it might be difficult for them to be responsible, right? In keep on
Yes.
diets, right?
But the problem is that we ate a lot of tacos.
Okay, very, very
Every
good. So
day.
we get some ideas, but you know what? I would like you to choose at least one idea. Okay, we can keep these ideas, we can think of more, but choose just one goal. Okay, choose one goal, and I would like you to think about do's and don'ts. What do you think these people can do to actually reach their goal, or don'ts, right? Do's or don'ts. For example, I thought of another idea actually. Learning a foreign language. Do you think it is a goal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I came up with some ideas like do's and don'ts. For example, we can first like start by deciding which language you want to learn and why, right? Second, maybe make sure you have enough time to practice, right? Because you don't have time, you will not be able to learn.
Yeah.
Don'ts, maybe avoid setting unrealistic goals, and don't be afraid of making mistakes. And we can come up with more. If you can come up with more ideas, not only two, that's right. But I will give you only 2 minutes. Okay? 2 minutes. So I have a question. So, what are we going to do? Are we going to choose one or two goals?
Just
One
one.
goal?
One goal. Okay. Are you going to write it down?
No.
Yes, please. Yes,
Yes.
please. Yes,
Ah,
just
okay.
take notes like quickly, like I have an example. Only notes, not complete sentences. Don't worry about like grammar, just ideas. Okay?
Okay.
And are you going to work in pairs?
Mhm.
No. You are going to do it individually, writing individually, preparing. How much time do you have?
2 minutes.
2 minutes only. Okay? One more minute.
Is this a word expect?
Expect.
Oh,
Yes, like
okay.
they expect something to
Expectations?
happen. Expectations.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, time's up. That's fine. If you got just some ideas, no problem. We are going to use these ideas in a few minutes. But first, I hope you agree that when we want to reach a goal, most of the times we look for help. We ask other people to give us advice, right? How to reach it. We really want it. So today I would like you to look at some language that can help you to give advice, okay? How to reach the goal. And I have prepared some expressions already, but I would like you to help me to add more expressions. Okay, so we have first group is giving advice when we tell them do, right? Do things. Can you give me another idea?
Mm,
I would recommend you.
Okay, I recommend you. Okay, I recommend.
mhm.
Okay. Actually, here we might also say, I recommend that you, right? We can also say like, I recommend
Yeah,
that you. That would be more appropriate. That you. And then what form are you going to have? Base form or gerund?
Jaron.
Gerund, I recommend
I
you
would
doing,
recommend that you.
that you doing
I
or
know
do.
that's the very infinitive.
Infinitive. Yeah, bare infinitive or base form of the verb. Very
Yeah,
good.
base
Yes,
form.
Base form. Very good. Okay, can you think of another phrase of don'ts? Letty, like when I say don't, what can I say giving advice? Give advice, but in negative.
este,
Mm, I don't think
I don't think
think
you.
hey, it's a good idea.
Oh, this is a good one. I don't think, I'm sorry, I need to change it to English. I don't, okay, I don't think it is a good idea. Very good one. Okay, it's a good idea. Two, right? And plus, and like infinity, right? Or
Yeah,
base form, right? Infinity, we say, or two plus base form. Okay,
yeah.
idea tú,
very
yo
good.
digo, okay.
And can you please come up with the one question? Well, obviously, when we want to reach, right, we would need to ask, like, for example, what do you think I can do? What would you do in this situation? What other questions I can use?
Do you think I could do this?
Okay, do you think, okay, do you think I could do this? And right, you first introduce what you want to do, right? You explain what you want to do and then ask, do you think I could do this? Okay, very good. We have some. Do you have any other ideas that you would like to add?
Mhm,
Betty or Azalea, any other phrases?
mhm.
No? If
Este,
not, if you cannot come
For
up
maybe
with,
you
those,
know something better that I can try.
okay, is there anything better that I can try? Okay, maybe we
Is
say,
there
is there
Mhm.
anything
better I can try?
better? Better
um,
that I
could it
can.
be, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
something blah blah blah, or
Well, that would be
from
my
my,
opinion,
That's
right?
the
But not
answer.
suggestion, right? That will not be. You can say, in my opinion, you should. Maybe we could say like you should, right?
yeah,
In my
or
opinion,
from my point of view,
mhm,
Exactly.
okay, you should. So, well, we can change the phrase. I think, in my opinion, from my point of view. But the suggestion right here, advice will be should. Okay. So I would like you to look at the two phrases. Most of these expressions use the base form. What two expressions are using gerund?
Jeroen, I suggest
I suggest doing. I suggest doing.
suggested Doing.
Or you can say, I suggest that you do, right? But if you don't have that, right? So you need to just have the second verb in gerund. And one more phrase.
You should avoid and the verb in
You
ing.
should avoid doing or going. Very good. So these two, right? We use to give like using the gerund. Okay, I would like just you to see how we use it as an intonation. So when we use these phrases, we usually stress on the content words. Okay, for example, I advise you to do it. Okay, can you repeat after me? I advise you
I
to.
advise you to do it.
I advise you to do it.
Excellent.
I advise you to do it.
Very good, Ari. I recommend that you do. I
I
recommend
recommend
I recommend that you do.
do. Okay.
I recommend that you do.
Okay. I don't think it's a good idea to do it. Mhm.
I don't think it's
I don't think
good
it's a
idea
good idea to do
to
it.
do it.
Okay. And questions, it's very easy because questions will be the same as the questions in English when we like ask rise intonation at the end. For example, can you give me any advice? Can you give me
Can
any
you give
advice?
me
Can you
any
give
advice?
me
Can you
advice?
give me any advice?
So that will be like rising intonation. Very good. Well, I'm going to send you this link so you have it and you use it in the next activities. Okay. In the chat, you can
Okay.
see it and you can have it. So we can use it in the following activities. But now I would like you also to look at this sentence. I always advise people never to give advice. So we have two words. What is the difference between these two words?
Advice and advice.
Yes, advise. And
One is the verb and the other is the noun.
excellent. What else is the
The
difference?
verb and the noun. Okay.
Yes, one is a verb and another one is a noun. Excellent. What else?
The other difference is the letter C and S.
Yes, right. And also this is a spelling, but also pronunciation, right? So we pronounce it as
Advise.
z like fly. Can you repeat after me? Advise.
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 Okay. And let us see. We will pronounce like so, like snake.
Advice.
Advise.
Advice.
Advice.
Silent.
Advise.
Can I say? Can you give me two advices? Can you give me two advices? Can I say like this?
No.
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 Can you give me two advice?
Can I say like this?
No, you cannot.
No.
No.
Because why?
No, because
Not the
it's
verb.
No,
yeah.
a noun, advice, not advise, advices.
Advice.
Exactly.
So instead we can say we should say can we give you some pieces of advice or two pieces of
Yes,
advice?
yeah, we cannot write S because this word is non-countable.
Yeah.
Can you give me some advice? Or can you give me two pieces of advice or one piece of advice? But we cannot count. We can only use pieces, two pieces, right? But we cannot use it in plural. Okay, excellent. Very good. So now I would like you to give actually advice on how to reach the goal. Remember, you prepared some ideas. You chose the goal that we have in the chat and we saw before different difficult goals. Now you are going to actually think that your classmates need this advice and you're going to try to give advice. For example, do you remember at the beginning I gave you some ideas about how to learn, right, a foreign language? And I prepared these ideas. But now I'm going to say, give advice. I suggest you start by deciding which language you want to learn and why. And I can use other phrases, right, to say do's and don'ts. Okay? So now let me see if I can send you to the room some. Letty and Asal. Well, we don't have many students. I would like you to give it here, okay? I'm not going to send you to rooms. We don't have many students. So I would like you to give advice here. Could you please? Let's start with Letty.
Okay. In my case, I choose lose weight.
Mhm.
No. And
Okay,
I
yes,
put
I want to. So I'm going to ask you advice. Letty,
okay.
can you please give me any advice? I really want to lose some weight.
First, I suggest you to define your goal and your diet. How many kilos you want to lose and exactly the diet you want to do.
Mhm.
Second, I want to, you should plan your meals. Also, you should plan in your meals now. That's, I don't believe.
You should plan. Mhm.
You should plan your meals. Another one is, uh, I suggest asking for help
Mhm.
in your home, that they don't give a lot of tacos every day and you cannot continue your diet, no? Something like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, and I advise you to buy the correct meals, reading the, I don't remember, reading the, all the things they have, from example,
Ingredients. Ingredients.
the labels, no? Labels is maybe.
Maybe, oh, okay, the labels of the products. Yes, like
Uh-huh.
ingredients,
Because
maybe, like the content of the product.
exactly.
Okay.
They have a lot of sugar and you don't want to get. And the don'ts, for example, I recommend you don't expecting losing weight all your goal in just 1 week.
Uh-huh.
Eating nothing, it's too fast and it's very, very bad. Another is, uh, don't expect to lose it so as that losing weight is so easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to lose weight. And the other one is, uh, try not to be disappointed very fast.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So try to have a lot of enough motivation to do
Mm-hmm.
it.
Okay,
I
very
don't know.
good. Okay, now let's see Ari, or who was next? Ari, have you prepared any? Was your goal?
Yes, teacher.
Mm-hmm. What goal did you choose?
Do exercise.
Okay, let's imagine that your goal is do exercise. Can you ask for advice?
Yes.
No,
First,
sorry, Ari.
uh,
Let's ask Letty to have like a conversation with you. Let's imagine that Letty actually wants to start doing exercise. Okay, so Letty is going to ask you for advice. Okay, Letty.
Okay.
okay.
Adi, what do you think I can do if I do really want to make exercise, or doing exercising
Do exercise. Very good.
pandemia?
Okay. Mhm. Okay, Letty. I suggest starting by deciding to do it.
Mhm.
It's the first one.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. The second one, I recommend that you do a routine. Number three, in my opinion, you should create a schedule for your exercise, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
And the better thing I can recommend you is to eat healthier.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes.
Uh-huh. And for don't, mm, I recommend that you don't want to get big muscles fast. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Or lose weight very fast. Mhm.
Mhm.
And the second is, in my opinion, uh, you don't you don't have to eat junk food.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Or I think you should avoid eat junk food.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay.
Excellent.
Very good. Okay. So Tio,
That's
what? Thank you, Ari. Very good ideas. I will think of them as well. Ari, sorry, Ari was talking Tio. Tio, what about you? What goal did you choose?
I I chose how to drive a car.
Okay, to learn how to drive a car. Okay, Ari, could you ask for advice? Let's imagine you want to learn how to drive, right?
okay. Uh, Theo, could you please give me some advice uh, to how to learn to drive, please?
Mm,
Yeah. So first of all, I suggest you to take a look at all the elements of the car,
Mhm.
just to get the general idea how the car works. Um, in the second place, what the first thing you have to do is to know how to start the engine, how to start the car, and then you should know how to change the gear. um, but before this, you think you have to meet and you have to know the different pedals, the brake pedals, the speed pedals, and the clutch. In case it is standard, in case it is automatic, there are two pedals, and you should know them and how they work. Um, Things that you should not to do or um, don't get desperate. And you should be patient when you start learning how to drive a car. And
Okay.
don't expect to learn to drive a car from one day to another. It takes time.
Mhm.
Um,
Okay.
when you start driving a car the first time, you should be very careful if there are some people running in the street. Um,
okay. Oh, we lost Theo, I think. Right? Theo, we can't hear you.
can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, um, yeah, if, for example, if it is an automatic car, it is easier for you to make it move forward. But if it is an standard car, you should get used to different movements. I mean the clutch, the speed pedal, the brakes, and the gear, and also the wheel, steering wheel.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Steering wheel.
steering wheel.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like you have to coordinate all these movements, the steering wheel, the pedals, and the gear. But when you when you start learning how to drive a standard car, so the first thing is to push the clutch,
Mhm.
but you are going to release it in a slow in a slow motion.
Mhm.
Don't release it as fast as possible. So because the car is going to stop.
Okay.
Uh, well, there are many things.
That are, but these are
Yeah.
good things to start, right? Learning a car. Very good. Well, thank you. Thank you for very good tips. But now I would like you to think of actually a real goal that you have in your own life. Like, is there any goal? Okay, 5 seconds to think. 5 seconds. Any
Yes, to get a
goal?
certification.
Okay, that could be a good one. Yeah. Okay, so now you are going to ask, okay, maybe like 3 more minutes, every 3 seconds to maybe Letty and Ari still thinking. Okay, so now
Yes, teacher, I think
you have idea. Okay, just give the
to
idea.
get a,
Okay, now,
okay, okay.
now you are going to ask for advice. So for example, let's start from Theo. Theo is going to tell us what his goal is, and he's going to ask you for advice. Okay, so you give him some advice. Letty, let's say at least 1 or 2 pieces, okay, of advice, and Ari also 1 or 2. Okay, so each. Ready? Theo, can you ask
Okay.
for what you
Okay.
expect?
Am I going to ask anyone?
Yes, and we're going to have, yes, you can
Okay,
continue. Letty,
okay,
to ask
okay. So,
whoever you
yeah.
want.
Well, guess what? I want to get the advanced certification. What should I do? Because this is a tough one.
Who do you ask?
Um, Letty.
Letty. Your microphone, Letty?
Yes. You want advice to go on vacations?
Okay.
Or go on vacation. Okay. At first, I think that you try to look in a special page, website, Hopper, to get uh, I the flights to all the places in Mexico, so cheap, and then you can get it there.
But
Oh
this
God.
is for vacation, right? I think he wants, Theo, can you repeat what is your
Yeah, I
goal?
want to get an advanced English certification.
An
So
English
what pieces of,
certification.
yeah,
He
what
wants,
pieces of
Ah,
advice,
okay.
would you give me?
Okay, I understood vacation. Okay, if you want to get an English certification, at least you have to watch English television 2 hours a day.
okay, very good.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Now, another student, Ari, one,
Sorry, yes. Sorry.
wants advice.
Yes. If I were you, I could I could try to find some English speakers to practice.
Okay,
Okay.
very good. Ari, would you please ask also for some advice for your goal?
Yes, I would like to have some advice um, for uh, get uh, a new job,
A new job.
for example.
Good new job. Okay. Who would you like to ask?
Um,
Theo?
in this pandemic
Theo or
time,
Letty? Who is going to give you advice, Letty or Theo?
Letty.
Letty.
Okay, if I were you and I want to get another job, first I'm looking in the OCC Mundial, that it's a job, how to say, a job
Web
page
page
in
service.
Mexico City, that you can see a lot of different kinds of jobs and salaries and conditions. And
Mhm.
Now you can realize what is happening in the market, no, the job market, and define exactly your goals, for example.
Okay, Tio, do you have any advice?
Yeah, if I were you, I would write a proper CV
Oh,
showing all your skills and
okay.
yeah, your
Excellent.
skills
It's a
and
good
your
one.
strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. Okay, Letty, what about you? What is your goal? What is your goal? So you can ask for some suggestions.
Another goal of the lose
Your own.
weight that I
Your own goal. Your own goal. What do you want? You said you wanted to travel, right? Or what was your own goal? Do you have any goals in life?
yes, I put lose weight, for example.
Okay.
Theo, please tell me, what can I do if I really want to lose weight? Because now is the pandemic and the risk is so horrible, and I need to be in my
In
weight.
shape.
Yes.
I think that you can do some exercise at home. Maybe you can improve your environment, and
Mhm.
you can use maybe a chair to do some kind of sit-ups, or I
Okay.
don't know, maybe you can use the floor to do some lizards.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, let's give chance to Ari also to give one at least one
okay,
advice. Ari,
Okay.
one advice?
Thank you, Theo. Ari.
your microphone is
Yeah,
muted.
microphone, Ari.
Sorry. I suggest avoid having junk food in your kitchen.
Wow, excellent.
So
Very
horrible.
good, very good ideas. Well, before we finish, we almost finished. I was listening to you and was like taking notes on some ideas. So can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Mhm.
can you please read the first one? Did you think it is correct to say like this?
you should plan your meals. Maybe you
You
should
should
schedule.
planning your meals, maybe.
Do we use
Planning.
gerund? Gerund with the should?
And
No,
No,
No.
no. We
I
use
don't,
plan. It's correct.
I don't
Should
remember.
after should remember only base form. Right?
Yes.
Check your notes, right? The ones that I sent you in the Google document. Okay, next one.
Excellent. I suggest you to learn how to stir the cat. Yes.
Is
It's
it
good,
correct?
no?
Is it correct?
Yes.
I
Suggest.
suggest that you.
That you, and then we do not need to. Okay, I suggest that you
You.
learn. Okay, we would need to add
Okay.
here that. Okay, I suggest that you learn, or we
Ah,
can say, remember that we can use gerund.
Yeah.
Suggest, I suggest learning, right? Okay, if next one, do you think it's correct? If I was
if
you?
It
that's
could
bad.
be.
If I were you,
Excellent. Usually, right, we use where in if clauses. That's just like grammatical tricky thing. If
Yeah.
I just know one person who says, if I was you, if you watch the series Friends, he's Joey, the one who's funny guy. If you watch, just in case, he usually says like this because he is not educated. He finished only primary school, junior high school, so he doesn't know how to speak in English, even though he's American. Okay, and the last two, do you think they are correct? You should avoid
you
Avoid
should avoid
eating.
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 Excellent. That was like the thing that we need to remember, right? ing after avoid. And the last one,
Don't expect.
Don't expect that losing
I don't know.
will be
Expect.
easy.
exact.
That's
Yes.
I
sounds
don't know
good.
if losing is with double O. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yes, it's okay. So yes, the thing is
Okay.
here, yes, it's correct as well, right? We got this one was wrong, right? We on the side here, right? And
Were
this
you?
one was wrong. But this one is okay, yeah. And this one was wrong. So remember, expect that something, that going there,
Lose.
maybe something, that losing weight will be easy. Okay. So if you don't have any questions, I'm going to move you to another teacher. Let me check. Do you have any questions, guys?
No.
No?
No, teacher.
Did you
It's
enjoy your
clear.
class?
Thank you very much.
Did you enjoy your class?
Yes,
Yes.
thank you very much.
Yes.
Very good.
Very enjoyable.
Thank
That's it.
you. I really hope it's true. And I will see you on Friday, but now you will work with another teacher. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a second to let.
Oh God.